So for a while, I used to just sleep in my buddy's music studio.
Right.
That's Mos Def's brother.
Okay.
Dude, DCQ. He live in Alexandria. I still hang with them to this day. Mos Def like my family.
Yeah. I remember you told me that.
Yeah, he like my family. You know what I'm saying? They took me in kind of when I got up there.
Man, that's
I knew some people from VCU and they was cool with them. But when I got up there, me and him kind of clicked up more than they did.
Yeah.
And I started kind of hanging with them. I'm sleeping in the studio every night. So we over at Talib Kweli house every night. We at Mo's house. I seen Beyonce one time, goddamn. I ain't meet her, I seen her. I seen her.
Right.
Because he was dating her at one point.
Mos Def? Yeah.
When they did that show called Carmen, the hip hop.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
He was dating her for a quick second.
Yeah, okay.
I think that's how she kind of ended up with Jay-Z. Because she started coming to New York at the time dealing with Mos. And that's how she ended up kind of meeting Jay-Z, I think, in Brooklyn.
Right.
So it was just so wild at the time. Back then, like I said, so looking back at it now, it was so crazy. It's like my buddy John went to Virginia State. So me and him used to kick it. So one night he come in the house, tell us, hey, dude up the street, got my girl. I seen him.
Right.
Let's go. It's like 5 of us. We getting our stuff on. We running. Like John getting ready to rumble over here on Myrtle Avenue. We like, who is it? He said, man, it's this nigga named Kanye. But at that time, he was nobody.
Yeah.
He hadn't even done Through the Wire, none of that. He's like, this nigga Kanye. We like, who? We like, we gonna whip this nigga.
And he ain't even from around.
He not even from around. He's saying this some Chicago nigga that she dealing with.
Right.
He telling us all this. We like, what? We going to whoop this nigga. We get up there and the girl sitting there like, nah. She breaking John and him up. And we like, what's going on? He like, nah, that's the nigga right there. So now I'm looking back at it like, damn, man, we was getting ready to beat up Kanye West one night in Brooklyn.
You out of control.
Hey, man, I done seen it all, dog.
Man.
I done seen it all, man.
So you, so then how do you get to L.A.? I mean, how did that happen?
I got back to L.A. Like I said, I lived in L.A. with my brother.
Okay, that's right.
And I knew my way around. So back then, I would just, my brother gave me a car when I got out. He was in the Navy at San Pedro, Long Beach.
Yeah, okay.
But we had a place in Pasadena. Him and his first wife. We all lived in Pasadena. So I learned my way around. Like I said, I had the record deal and all that. I get back to L.A., back to New York now. New York doing all my stuff. So I get the first TV show, but that's Atlanta. So now the next show comes up is BET Coming to the Stage, the show with the little kid, little JJ.
Little JJ.
I'm back in D.C. at this point. I didn't been homeless and fell on my face in New York. So now at this point, like I said, I'm back and forth. I didn't have a license to do X-ray in New York.
Right.
So I'm finding out my buddy, like, I can get you a job back in D.C. Come on back. I'm like, yeah, I need to get on my feet for a minute. So now I'm back living in Northeast. I get an apartment on Fort Titan.
Well, you moving up from Brooklyn to Northeast?
Yeah, to Northeast. So now I'm thinking, you know what? I done lived in Brooklyn. I don't give a damn about no Northeast.
Right.
But I'm still like you said, by this time, I'm crazy, though.
Yeah.
I'm crazy. I don't even give a damn. I'm walking all through the projects in Brooklyn and walking through the projects in D.C. They looking at me like he look crazy.
You know, Alex, I mean, just to caveat that a little bit, it's crazy, right? Because you got to be blessed, man, because you've lived in some dangerous places.
Oh, man.
To kind of like be an outsider.
Oh, yeah.
You know how many outsiders get it on a daily basis?
They get it, man.
You know, and then you just happen to just kind of, by the grace of God.
Because I think it's because of the PTSD sent me there, and it saved me, though, because I don't fuck with people. I never got into no cliques.
Yeah.
I would just, they seen me around the way, I was buying some weed or just going to the store.
Minding your business.
Minding my business.
Yeah.
Or I would, and a lot of times being a comedian would save me.
Yeah.
Cause they be like, what's up with you? I'd be like, man, I'm a comedian, I'm gonna be at the show tonight. And if they come, and I would be funny.
Yeah.
Then they be like, I'll be coming down the street, be like, there go my man right there. Like Brooklyn was like the most dangerous place I lived, dangerous neighborhood. Cause I've lived in South Central, you know what I'm saying? But Brooklyn was the most dangerous. I had a dead body on my steps one day.
Man.
When I lived in Crown Heights.
Right.
Came off of work one morning, had to step over a dead body.
Damn.
But you know that's New York, so you just gotta keep walking. I seen a dude shoot at some people on top of the projects at like 6:30 in the morning. We walking, dude in the business suit. I see you in the morning with your suit on. It looked just like he walking. Some cats on the top of the projects throw some eggs.
Damn.
He in the business suit briefcase. Egg hit right beside him. He pulled a pistol out and shoot 2 up. Pop, pop. He said, now throw another goddamn one. And we so crazy. Everybody that lived in Brooklyn so crazy. You know what we said? Nothing. Just keep on and go stand there.
You know, I think a lot of people. It's funny how people on different coasts they think like people from LA. They think, oh man, it can't possibly be tough in New York. And people in New York will probably be like, oh, it's not. It can't be nearly as crazy as they say it is, and this and that and other. But it's crazy. It's crazy like that in every hood.
Yeah, but I'm gonna tell you now though, Chicago's still the top.
Yes.
That's top dog.
But you know,
I'm nervous in Chicago. I was in Chicago like 2 weeks ago.
Have you
ever
performed in Chicago?
Oh yeah, I just did 2 weeks ago.
Okay. I did see that online.
Yeah, one time I went, the dude with me got robbed. So we all at the TBS Film Festival at this club used to be on South Side called Jokes and Notes, 46 and King. We all over there hanging out, everybody going up. You know what I'm saying? D.L. Hughley in there, Dale Givens in there, everybody in there. We outside. We like, hey, everybody, you know, comedians, let's get a bag. Everybody, like my man from St. Louis, he like, I live here now. I know somebody 1 block over on 47th that got the weed. We like, everybody chipping in. He walk around the corner, my nigga from St. Louis named Hot Sauce. He get around the corner. He around there like 3 minutes. We hear gunshots. Pop, pop, pop. We look up. Somebody crack a joke. I don't remember who it was. Somebody said they done robbed Hot Sauce. So we laugh. We're like, man, get the fuck out of here. By the time we look up, he hauling ass coming around the corner. I mean, wide open. We like, what happened? He like, these niggas done robbed me around there. We like, what? But they was like, they was shooting at you? He said, they robbed me so fast. He said, they had snatched me, took the money. He said, the next nigga they had snatched was a problem. This nigga scuffling. They shooting at the next nigga. He said, by this time, he already running. They already shooting at the second guy. They shooting at the second guy. So then we go to my buddy, Marlin. He owns a place called Francis over on 75th and King. Comedian in the Chicago. Everybody go hang out there. You can smoke in the bag. He got the little gate pulled. Nice spot though. After the club over, it's in the hood though, South Side. Yeah. So after it's over, it's like 4 in the morning. I'm like, I'm getting ready to head out. He like, let me get somebody walk you to your car. I'm like, I'm parked right there. He like, that's where they like to do it. I like, what? I was like, get the fuck out of here. He like, man, I'm telling you. I like, well, if you feel like that, then go on, get the dude. Dude walk out there with us. As soon as we walk out the door, man, we take about 3 steps. My buddy from Richmond. These jokers just start circling this with bicycles, like the wagon train. You ever see how they do they used to ride the horses around the wagon train? Right. And the dude in the middle, I guess he was a GD or whatever. So he telling them he OG, whatever. And they looking at, they not even paying no attention to him. They looking at me and my buddy like, yeah. And they just circling this going, yeah. And we like, man, get the fuck. He like, I'm telling y'all leave them people alone, man. They here from out of town. They ain't with this dumb shit. So we get in the car. They follow us all the way up to the corner. And they ride up to the stop sign. They like, yeah, you lucky OG was with you, boy. And we like, I waited till the light turned green. I said, yeah. Then I said, fuck you. I said, I ain't never coming back over there. They can't catch it. Never come. And where was the first place I go when I go last week? Back to Francis. Back to Francis. Yeah. As soon as I hit town. But to say that, you know, I've been all over, man. Then, like I said, I'm back in D.C. at that point, and Teddy Carpenter's Club is open. Yeah. Teddy is downtown on, 6th and I? Right there where Chinatown. Remember that?
No, I never went there.
You never went there?
No.
You know where the Hooters is?
Yeah. I know it well.
The Hooters in D.C. Yep. You make that next right. Teddy's Club used to sit right there.
Dragon. Okay.
His club and the parking lot next to it, that was the original Chinese bus lot. Okay. Yeah. Because we used to be in the thing and we used to always be like, what the fuck all these Chinese people always lined up for right here? A lot of people in D.C. didn't even know at that time. Yeah. I'm like one of the first people who even knew what the Chinese bus was. Yeah. So we like, what the fuck are they doing? So my Teddy go out there and ask me, you know, Teddy rough talking. Fuck y'all out here for.
So his real life persona, just like his stage persona.
That's his real shit. Teddy, fuck y'all out in this goddamn parking lot for all night. These niggas say, you could catch the bus here to New York for $20. What? $30 round trip? Get the fuck out of here. Yeah. So we had Teddy's every night. You
They
know what
done
I'm saying?
made the Chinese bus into
Yeah.
the Moose, the Van Moose bus, and
Oh man, that was
what's the Mega
the
bus and
mega
all that
bus and
stuff.
all. They got every
It's
boat.
crazy.
They got everything now.
Man, look, Alex, I'll be talking to you for 3 hours, man. I love talking to you, man. But the game getting ready to come
Oh
on.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
But I really quick though, man. We're gonna definitely do a
But to
part.
get to LA, I'm gonna tell you that.
Yeah.
So I'm at Teddy's. Teddy bring in the people from BET to do an audition. I get picked for BET coming to the stage with the kid Lil JJ.
Yeah.
They called me to LA to do a show in LA to be the first time on TV in LA for me. You know, and it's like it's overwhelming. I'm like, for real? They like, yeah, it's gonna be on Sunset Boulevard at the CBS studios. I'm like, get the fuck
Did
out.
you at that point did you realize the magnitude
I
of
didn't. I
yeah.
didn't. I didn't. I'm like, yeah.
I'm
So
sure
I
you
done the
found
little
out kind of
comic
quick
view and
though.
all that, you know. So I'm thinking it's still gonna be all these OGs. Come to find out, so it's all New Jack. They like you, and Teddy telling me like the people at BET think you can win it. I'm like, for real? He like the way they call me, like we need that guy Scott, and he gonna be one of our big dogs this season. I'm like, for real? So he hyping me up. So I go out there, you know, little kid, little JJ. We ain't know the little kid, little JJ out there. So as soon as we peep him though, we know ain't nobody else winning. We all in this big hangar, in like an airport hangar, and we looking at he in Kim Cole's dressing room laying on the couch, eating great, watching cartoons. TL Fitz from Atlanta can't take it. He like, oh, this bitch is setting it up. They setting it up.
He is T.F. Fitz is a
Crazy.
funny
That's
guy,
my
man.
like my best friend back there.
Yes, indeed.
TL Fitz, I'm gonna choke. I don't give a damn how old he is. I'm gonna choke this shit out of him. I need this goddamn money. I got 3, 4 kids. This nigga 9 years old. Get ready, get this money. And Fitz like, I'm gonna choke this nigga.
It's just like being singing a gospel song on
Yeah,
Apollo.
it's the same thing. And see, but the
got the
tricky
leg
thing,
up,
a lot
man.
of people don't realize. See, in LA, they got to manufacture the crowds.
Mm-hmm.
At the point when they realized they knew he was gonna win, they was busting in high school kids.
Yeah, I
So
figured.
now we trying to tell grown people jokes about calling in sick to work.
They don't get it.
Don't get it.
Yeah.
He say, "R. Kelly took my girlfriend. These niggas is on the floor. They on the floor. TL Fitz in the back like I'm gonna choke that nigga. I'm gonna choke this nigga. I'm gonna choke this nigga." So that's my first thing in LA. Then my second
what
one,
year was that? What
that
year was
was
that, man? Because I think I was
like
overseas.
01, 02 maybe.
I was in
Maybe
Korea.
03.
I was in Korea, and people in Korea was calling me, telling me about you being on the
That's
show.
like maybe
Yeah.
was you there in 02, 03?
I was there 02 and 03. Yeah.
That's when it was.
Mm-hmm.
That's when it was. And then my next one after that was Def Comedy Jam.
Okay.
I got called for Def Jam. The dude Laugh Mob, the show that I'm on True TV now, Bob Sumner, who discovered Bernie Mac, Jamie Foxx, Dave Chappelle, you name it.
Yeah.
Sumner, the talent scout for for Def Comedy Jams, who, like I said, he discovered Bernie Mac, Steve Harvey, Jamie Foxx, all those guys that you seen on the original Def Jam. He was the talent guy that went out and found them.
Mm-hmm.
He sees me at this place in Maryland
Mm-hmm.
called Tucker's over there off of Pennsylvania Avenue. I blow the roof off this joint. He come outside to me like, you getting ready to go.
Yeah.
I'm like, go where? He like, you getting ready to be on Def Jam. I'm like, get the fuck out. He like, I'm Bob Sumner. I'm like, I was like, I know who you are. He's like, I'm serious. And I'm like, man, get the fuck out of here. So people always ask me, how did you meet that dude and how did you get on Def Jam? But at that point, I'm his guy.
Yeah.
So Def Jam is 2 years out.
Mm-hmm.
This nigga put me on like 50 shows in between there.
Really?
I can't drop not one show.
Right.
I got to crush every show for 50 shows to make it to HBO.
Mm-hmm.
I'm murdering shit. He sent me to Roselle, New Jersey one time to do a show for the mayor. It's like 60 old, 80-year-old Jewish white people in the crowd. Me, the mayor, and these 60-year-old. I tear the roof off this motherfucker. I'm like, it's nothing gonna stop me from getting on this bitch. Nothing gonna stop me from getting on this goddamn HBO. You know what I'm saying?
Is that how they groom a lot of comedians?
Yeah.
Or okay. Well, that's
Oh,
good
yeah.
because that's how
you find that agent will see you like it's one black agent now. I'm not gonna put it out there because y'all niggas need to do your own goddamn work.
Right.